Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never repeat. Turbo scream and the crowd ignites. Turbo scream and the turbo scream and the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round around, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never repeat. Turbo scream and the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round around, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never repeat. Turbo scream and the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round around, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never repeat. Turbo scream and the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round around, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling the winner spur. Tracks are junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never repeat. Turbo scream and the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round around, chasing glory unseen. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag, calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling, the winner spur. Tracks of junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never appease. Scream in the crowd ignites. Night turns to day. Stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity dream. Like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag, calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane. HVRL, Xfinity, carving our name. Racing hearts, time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling, the winner spur. Tracks of junk, where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never appease.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Jace Keller, and welcome to HVRL at Michigan International. I feel like we got a pretty good race ahead tonight. Definitely got some pretty fast guys as I'm watching a few of these guys go around. Right now we're on Brandon Dayhoff. He's currently running, a 6 in 6th place. His fastest time is a 38.8, which is not too far off the leader, which is 38.6. So really close lap times tonight. I think we'll have a super fun race and hopefully a lot of green flag laps. Here by myself tonight, so you guys get the pleasure of just hearing me talk. But we're going to let these guys go around for a few laps, and we'll switch in between a few drivers, and give me just 1 minute. Sit here and watch Daniel Everly, our guy with the fastest time tonight. See what his line is looking like. If I had to assume, everybody's dropping down to the bottom for that quick lap time there. We've run here a couple of times in between a few of the different series we've got. Trucks, Cup. I think we've already been there in ARCA as well. See what he does here as he comes across the line. I'm sure everybody's trying to figure out what time is going to be their fastest for qualifying. Kind of stays up a little bit there. Let's see, we'll watch last lap times. He ties it below Shane Johnson there. Which was a 38.9. I wonder if second lap was going to be their fast lap. Guys, I'll tell you what though. I mean, I ran a couple laps here. Cars don't feel super loose on this track. And from what I've raced and what I've done before I started streaming this series, the cars are notorious for being a little loose. So I think it'll be really good racing tonight. I don't think we'll. I'm not even gonna say it. I don't want to speak it into existence there. But let's take a look at a few other guys. See what Bobby Grady is doing. He's currently third with a, let's see, let me change that there and see what the best time is. A 38.7, which is still super pretty. I mean, super quick. See, tries to jump into the pits there and hits the barrels. It's pretty funny. You can get it fixed there. Watching Sean Havoc. Oh, as he gets into the wall and he spins her out. See if he resets here. Yep, sure does. Let's see. See if I can get him up here. Hey Sean, this is Jace up in the booth. You got me?
I do.
How you feeling tonight, man?
Hmm. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It should be okay. I mean, I think I'm okay in the playoffs. I don't think, unless I just drop the ball this week and next week, I should be able to make it to the playoffs. This car and this track is a little loose. Some like that. I'm sure it'll take me a first stage or two to fill out the track and see what I can do, and we'll just go from there. I'm shooting for, top 6 or 7. I think I'd be okay with some stage points. Pretty key.
Oh yeah, I think you could definitely make it up there. You're super consistent and stay out of the mess pretty well. But I'm gonna go and let you qualify, man. Good luck to you, and I'll drop you back
All right.
on there.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
Yep, absolutely. All right, now that we got him out of here, we're taking a look at some of these guys that are going out on track and see what fast times are or what qualifying times are going to look like tonight. We're watching Nick Petraglia here. So Traglia with a 38.9 as he sets himself up for a. Oh, well, there he goes. Just drop it a little bit. See what Sean Wilder is doing. Is he? Oh, well, he's done. Jim Duda, as he's currently running fourth. I'm waiting to see what Nicholas Cote does. See if we can find him. There he goes. Our last week's winner at Watkins Glen. As he puts up a 38.8. Danny Everly currently with the fastest time. Christopher Romano jumps up into third there with a 38.7. We'll continue to watch Nicholas Cote here as he comes around for his first official time. See if that jumps him up any. Into second with a 38.692. hundredths of a second difference there between him and Daniel Everly. Looks like second lap is going to be our fast lap here. See what Bryce Tucker does. I'm assuming will be his second lap. As that puts him up into the top 10 with a 38.8. So a bunch of fast guys here tonight. It's Bobby Grady jumps up into third with his second lap with a 38.732. Little bit faster than Josh Presley. I think we're gonna have a fairly good race tonight. Looks like everybody is qualified. So we'll be back here in just a minute here as we'll go over our lineup.
Time slows to a blur. Destiny's calling the winner spur. Tracks a jump where lions unleash. Speeding through legends, hunger never appease. Turbo scream and the crowd ignites. Night turns to day under stadium lights. HVRL, Xfinity, fast as a dream. Cutting through the wind like a laser beam. Round and round, chasing glory unseen. HVRL, Xfinity, kings of the scene. Yeah. Lap after lap, adrenaline surge. Check a flag calling the final urge. Pit stop quick like a NASCAR ballet. Precision in motion, no room to delay. Fans scream loud, engines harmonize. Gasoline, gospel, fire in the skies. From the green flag to the victory lane, HVRL.
All right, so we've got these guys all gridded up. So I'll go through our lineup here as we're looking at Daniel Everly. Uh-oh, what happened there? He disappeared on me? Oh, well, he blinked out. So we'll start with staying on Nicholas Cote's car. Daniel Everly starting first with Nicholas Cote starting second. Oh, looks like Bobby Grady is not out there yet. So we'll jump to Josh Presley as Bobby Grady starts third. Josh Presley starting fourth. Chris Romano starting in fifth. There's a couple of guys not out here yet, but Sean Wilder starting sixth. Jim Duda. Oh, well, let's see here. Got to get these guys to grid up here. Jim Duda starting in seventh. Danny Gross is starting in eighth. Bryce Tucker starting. Man, I need these guys to hurry up and get on pit road here. But it's all right. Bryce Tucker starting in ninth. Chummy Miller starting in 10th. Thad Miller starting in 11th. Drew Holland starting in 12th there. Let's see. As we'll jump so you guys can see. Nick DeTraglia will be starting in 13th. Brandon Dayhoff starting 14th. Chris Weiniger starting in 15th. Sean McLean starting in 16th. Shane Johnson will be starting 7th, but it doesn't look like he's gridded up yet. Or 17th, I apologize. Michael Smith will be starting 18th. Sean Happick starting in 19th. Tom Freitas starting in 20th. Shane Williams in 21st. Hunter West in 22nd. Josh Revel will be 23rd. Andrew McGarrigle will be starting in 24th. And then Brett Tyson, who is not up there yet, will be starting in 25th. So, as I've looked through this field here, let's see if we can go look back at some of the cars that weren't there. Sean Wilder there, as he's running that classic red, white, and blue car there. Got the high velocity logo racing on top of there. So, if I had to make an early pick, I've been doing this the last couple weeks. I think my pick will probably be, let's see, let me get that off of there. Chris Romano, Daniel Everly, or Nicholas Cote are going to be my top three. But while we wait for them to start their parade laps, we'll look at the race info here. 94 laps at Michigan International Speedway. This is week 10 for these guys. Stages at 28 and 56 with one fast repair and 3 sets of tires. Looks like the temperature is 76 degrees Fahrenheit, 2-mile track. Out here in Brooklyn, USA. So, I mean, it got a pretty cool scheme on that car there. I wonder if there's a better way for me to look at some of these here. Yep, as he revs up that engine for us. Can't quite tell what that is there. And Nicholas Cote running that classic 88 scheme. As they are about to start their parade laps. So we'll focus on the leaders here. I'll tell you what though, that Liquid Death car right there is pretty neat. Yep, as they start going off here. I think it's going to be a really good race for these guys. Hopefully they can show out and prove that Michigan isn't the death trap that it has proven itself to be in our other series. We'll do a good thing here tonight. That black rifle by Danny Gross is pretty nice. And look at all these cars. Plenty of guys on this track tonight, so I think it can go any kind of way. Look at these cars. I'm just really hoping these guys can keep it clean tonight and make a good race out of this. So, see what this looks like for these guys. As they're about to go green here.
Green flag, green flag.
There we go. Oh, as Daniel Everly spins out right there. Not sure what happened.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh, and there is the first yellow there. Let's take a look and see what happened. I'm assuming there was a checkup from where Daniel Everly spun out. Let's see if I can get a better look at it. Oh, a couple of guys reckon. Let's go back. Let's go back a little bit. We'll watch from the front up here. We'll start with Bobby Grady. Let's see what happens. Not sure if Bobby Grady just gets into his right rear or. Let's see. Yep, not sure what happened there with a big checkup like that. So 44 gets into him. 33 gets into him. Dayhoff goes up into the wall. 7 gets into Bryce Tucker, which spins him. Traglia comes up. Dayhoff gets into the middle of that there. Tragley comes down, gets into Weiniger. Let's see. Man, what a super. I mean, what an unfortunate start for some of these guys. Now they're going to have to go in and get repairs as a bunch of guys hit that wall, and Shane Williams happened to miss it there. So, I mean, unfortunate start. Let's see what we can do here on this next restart. As Nicholas Cote is our new leader. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Very well could be a misshift. You're leading the pack. Can't do that. Can't do that. Everybody behind you is pedal to the metal and ready to go. So maybe we'll get it cleaned up here and get some good green laps going. Looks like a few of those guys left pit lane, so maybe not too much damage. Looks like a couple of guys are still in there. Probably saving that fast repair, if I had to take a guess. Let's take a look at some of these other guys, see if they have any damage. Looks like Drew got out of that one. All right, car. Bryce Tucker looks about the same. What happened? Yeah, he comes out of pit, so he's got a little bit of damage on that right front, but I don't think that'll make too much of a difference for him. Kim Duda looks all right. Romano looks okay. Looks like Dayhoff is out now. I'm assuming he used that. Looks like he may have. No, he's got a little bit of damage on that front bumper there. So maybe it just took a little bit of fixing as they're getting gridded up again. I think this restart will go a little bit better as people are getting back where they need to be.
Green, 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 green. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Green, green, green.
Take a look at some of these guys here. I did it again, fellas. I didn't realize I was muted there for a minute. What I was saying. Cote's going to try to make a move on Jim again, diving it down there to the bottom. Drew gets a little squirrely there. Idiot gets a little to the wall a little bit there, but I don't think it slows him down any. See what a few of these other guys back here are doing. See if we can find another good battle. So 22, Sean McLean is going to make a move on Michael Smith here. 28 car. Chris Weiniger is pushing it. Trying to get away. She's hugging, staying on that top line there. See, as Josh Presley has made a move on Drew Holleran there for fourth place. Wilder's hugging that bottom line. Let's take a look and see what Wilder's doing in cockpit view. He's still just under a second from second place there. He hugs that bottom line. Danny Gross is making up a little bit of time on him. Pretty spread out here as a field. Let's get a few guys out. He's gaining almost a tenth every lap. As Danny Gross is going to try to run this high side and see if he can get a little bit of a run. Try and catch Mr. Wilder there. Should be going to stage here in just a few laps. The field gets fairly spread out. Let's see what Chris Romano is doing back here. He's running all by his lonesome there. As Brendan Dayhoff is back there too. Looks like he's still got. See if he's got any more damage on the front of that car. Yeah, still got some damage. Hopefully, whenever they can. I know he's in a must-win situation here, so Dayhoff has won quite a few times in the ARCA series, and then I know he's won some in trucks, so maybe he can get a win here in our Xfinity series. Let's take a look back at Drew Holleran as he's going to make a move on Nick Petraglia here, who has worked his way up into fifth. Bryce Tucker goes to the inside of Drew. Fortunately, I think they slide up too much, trying to make any kind of move, really, but he did catch up to the three there a little bit. See what's going on back here. Sean Wilder has pit. Not super long there. Looks like it's just a gas and go. Maybe to flip that stage. I need to ask and see how much laps of gas these boys get. But that puts Nicholas Cote in the lead. Josh Presley right behind him, and Danny Gross on the back bumper of Josh Presley. It's Bryce Tucker. He's still back here in contention. Nick Petraglia running that high side. Oh, as Bryce gets into the wall. I know if I'm Jim Duda right now, he's the first one on behind those lap cars. I'd be wanting to get that lucky dog as well, so I'm fighting for that between him and Chris Weiniger, which is a little bit of ways behind Jim there. are catching the 81 and looks like to be Daniel Everly. Tell you what, guys, Nicholas Cote has run away in this
Yellow flag
series,
is out.
and there's stage right there. Stage winner, Nicholas Cote. See if we can find him here. Get him pulled up. I don't see him. But I will see about Josh Presley here. See if you can get a copy on me. Josh Presley, this is Jason, the broadcast booth, man. Talk to me. How's your race going for you? How you feeling?
Pretty good right now. Hopefully it keep it up.
Yeah, I mean, you're running really good in second place in that first stage. What's the car feel like?
It's tightening up more than I expected it to.
I got you there. So I seen the leader Wilder pit there. How many laps of gas are y'all getting?
20 looks like 20.
20. Okay. Man, y'all are doing pretty good out there. Have you got a win in this series yet?
No.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Based off of what we're seeing up here in the booth and on broadcast, looks like you have a fairly good chance tonight. You got a fast car and got a good looking car at that. I tell you. Um,
I appreciate it.
yeah, man. Well, we'll drop you back down here and good luck to you. Congratulations on that second place in that stage.
Thank you.
As that was Josh Presley, a second place finisher. Looks like no tires. Looks like everybody's just gassing and going. So, I mean, as Danny Gross comes out in second. See if I can find him real quick also. Danny, this is Jason, the broadcast booth, man. How's your race going for you? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good right now. Feeling good. Just looking forward to the next stage and try to get some stage points before the playoffs.
Yeah, man. I mean, you got a pretty fast car, and I just finished talking to Josh Presley. I mean, I'm kind of looking to see who's got the best paint scheme out there, and I mean, you're definitely one of them. Super bright car, and I love a good bright car. What
Appreciate
are
it.
what are tires looking like? It looks like a lot of people just went and gas and goed after that first stage.
The lefts are wearing less than the rights. The rights are wearing more, but I feel like on my rights, I've been getting even. So,
All right, man. Well, I mean, car looks fast. You're obviously a fast car tonight. I mean, running up there in the top 5 majority of that stage. Where are you at in the
yeah,
playoffs as of right now?
I think I'm sitting 7th right now. I think 180 points up, but I think I just need to get another, hopefully a stage win, and then lock myself into the playoffs.
Yeah, man, I think that'll be good for you. There's quite a few guys in contention tonight. I mean, obviously Nicholas Cote being one of them. He's got a few wins in this Xfinity series. I think you, Bryce Tucker, any of these guys in the top 10 can get it. But I tell you what, man, I wish you luck and good luck on this next stage.
Appreciate it, guys. Keep an eye out for Wilder. He's my dark horse for today.
All right, we'll keep an eye on Mr. Wilder there. All right, man. Good luck to you.
Hey, guys. Appreciate it.
As the pace car lights are off. Danny Gross starts in second behind Nicholas Cote. Nick Detraley in third. He's been super quick tonight. Bryce Tucker in fourth and Josh Presley in fifth. Round out our top 5. Like I was telling these guys, anybody in this top 10 can get it. As we watch the pace car dive off. See what kind of jump these guys get. Or Nicholas Cote gets.
Green, green, green.
Quite a bit on Nick Petraglia, but Danny Gross stays right there with him. As we get back to some green flag racing here. Drew Holleran moves up into 5th. Gets by Josh Presley there. And I'll tell you what, guys, a guy that is kind of surprising me here. One of my teammates is Shane Johnson, as he is now up into the top 10. Having a really good race for him tonight. Oh, we're getting a little squirrely there. It's Bryce Tucker and Josh Presley are side by side. 3 wide back here beside Shane Johnson. As the 22 gets by him. Shane running high there, see if he can keep it off that wall. Man, there's some really good racing. Everybody's being patient and giving space. It looks good as Danny Gross is now in the lead. Drew Holleran is up into 3rd, trying to catch up with Nicholas Cote and Danny Gross there. Assuming maybe I was wrong. It looks like these guys have gotten tires. And like Danny Gross said, that dark horse, Mr. Wilder, he is now into the top 10. Yep, as we get a little bit more spread out here. Not Nick Petraglia. Drew Holleran is going to make a move for 2nd and try and catch up to Danny Gross and see if he can get some points there for leading the lap. Let's take a look and see what Drew sees. As he is right on the back left rear of Danny Gross there, see if he can keep it off. Oh, Drew is super loose. Loses a little bit of time on Danny Gross there. Danny Gross gets into the wall a little bit, but doesn't slow him down a whole lot. A lot of wheel input for Drew as he gets loose again coming out of that corner. Big run on Danny Gross here. See if he can keep it planted on that bottom. Looks like he's going to go for a slide job here. He gets it done. That puts Drew Holleran in the 1st. Danny Gross is right there on his back bumper. I'm sure Danny's not going to let that one go. He's going to fight for that lead. Danny Gross is still right there on his back bumper. Both running the 3rd lane up from 2nd and 3rd lane up from that yellow line. Nicholas Cote now in third. He's not out of it yet either. Bobby. I wonder what happened to Sean there. He has fallen back. Oh, no, Sean Wilder is in the pits. Shane Williams goes in. See what they do here. Just a gas and go for Williams there. Don't look now. The 88 is back into second. But him and Danny Gross are side by side as the 77 decides to go high and try to draft Danny Gross. That's what Drew Holleran wants to see. He wants to see these guys fighting back there. He falls in line with Danny Gross there. It looks like Shane Williams is going back in. Looks like he may have gotten a black flag there. And that's going to put him, might end up putting him a lap down. As he already is a lap down, so, nope, not yet. See what's happening here. Nope. Yep, he just had a drive-through, it looks like, so you better get to going. As they're coming through turn 3 and 4 here. Danny Gross side by side with Drew Holleran trying to take that lead back. Still side by side as they come across the line. 88 following in line right behind Drew. See, the 88 backs up a little bit. As the 88 shoots it 3 wide for that lead. He's going to stick it to the bottom there. Josh Presley up high. Oh, they get into each other. Save it, save it, save it. Oh, man, that was close. Let's see what happened there. Going to cockpit view here. They're side by side falling. They both touch. They save it. See what he sees from Jim Duda sees from his view. Actually, we'll take a look at Bobby Grady here. Oh, they get into each other. They go high. Lets off the gas a little bit. And that makes him fall back there. We'll look back at Drew Holleran as he is still in first, battling with Nicholas Cote for that lead. As Danny Gross is now in the pits. Nicholas Cote shooting it low. See if he can try and make a move on the 3 there. As they say, super spread out as they come across the line. We're 11 laps from stage, I believe. These guys may have to pit here soon. They have 18 cars on the lead lap. Nicholas Cote gets that lead on Drew Holleran. So that's going to put Chummy Miller a lap down. Leaving Bobby Grady in third, watching these two guys battling on out. Stay off that wall. Ah, there it was. Bryce Tucker slightly gets into the wall, and that puts Michael Smith. Michael Smith is up into 5th place. Good job by him. I don't think I've seen him before, so he's possibly a newcomer to the league. Running really, really well tonight. Let's take a look at there. Josh Presley entering the pits. These guys are super spread out. See what's going on back here. Shane Johnson in 11th. Hunter West right behind him. Bunch of guys super spread out. Brandon Dayhoff running by himself in 14th. Sean Wilder in 15th. Chris Weiniger goes into the pits. Looks like some of these guys here are probably going to have to pit soon based off of what I'm seeing. Now they get around 20 laps of gas, so as the Traglia is going to try and make a move on Michael Smith here for 5th, and I think he's going to get it done. It's Bobby Grady, Drew Holleran, and the 28 all enter. Puts Nicholas Cote with a just about a 2-second lead on Bryce Tucker. See how these guys are doing in the pits. See what they do here. Take a look at Drew. See if he gets tires. He has a good pit stop that time. Nope, just a gas and go for that. For these guys. What about Bobby Grady here? Assuming the same. As the 8.8's now coming in. Bryce Tucker coming in. Jim Duda. With Thad Miller in 5th. That's going to put him in the lead. Chris Romano in 2nd. Hunter West in 3rd. And I put Shane Johnson in 4th. I don't know if these guys have enough gas to make it. With 6 laps to go at this stage. See what the Traglia is doing. I stuck on the Nicholas Cote. Oh man, all those guys get out right around the same time. See where Thad's at. It's not going to put them a lap down though. As Sean Wilder is up into 6th, 5th. It's going to get him some stage points. As the top 3 are now going in. Shane Johnson going in. Wilder is still out. Let's see if he goes in. He is staying out. He may have enough to make it. We'll watch this battle here between Drew Holleran and Nicholas Cote. Nope. I lied to you. He's got about a 2nd lead. That is on Drew Holleran. So that is the 66 behind him. Daniel Everly. Oh, as Drew is getting loose. With a 33 of Jim Duda right behind him and Bryce Tucker beside him as they go. Thought about shooting it 3 wide and maybe Bryce let off a little bit. Jim Duda as they get around the 66. What is going on here? Sean still has 4 laps to go to get the stage. Still want to see what's going on here. As Jim Duda and Bryce Tucker both passed the 3. Bryce slides up high a little bit. Jim sticking it down there in the bottom. Bryce gets a little loose. Saves it right in front of Drew. Keep it down. Drew let out a little bit to avoid that. That's gonna give the run to Danny Gross there, sitting right behind the 7. These guys are side by side, fighting for 4th place here. Bryce sliding up right there in front of Drew to take that position here. As Drew is on the back bumper, gives him a little bump. Looks to go to the inside, comes back up. See if the 3 gets any kind of run there on Bryce Tucker. Doesn't look like it. Looks like Drew was a little loose all throughout the corner. Danny Gross and the 77 are going to fight it out for 6th place. With 1 lap to go, Sean Wilder leading. Looks like he's going to get himself a stage win here. As long as he just keeps it under him. To watch him enter 3 and 4 here. As they come across the line for 56, and there goes stage. Sean Wilder first, Nicholas Cote second, Jim Duda third, Bryce fourth, and Drew Holleran rounding out that top 5 for that stage. I wonder if these guys behind him are going to pit again. As they go to catch up to the pace car there. Checking up for that pace car, make sure everybody gets good in line. See if we can talk to Sean here. Mr. Wilder, this is Jason, the broadcast booth. Congratulations on that stage win. I seen you pit pretty early in that stage. Was the goal just to win the stage, or what's going on?
Yeah, I need points, and I screwed myself in the first one. I was too busy yapping and talking to somebody on the radio about something that probably shouldn't have happened. So missed my pit when everybody else pit. So I was kind of hung out there alone and had to pit, real late in that stage, the first one. So didn't get no points there, but so had to make a strategy call and do something different there.
Well, I mean, you got a fast car, and talked to Danny Gross earlier. You said watch out for you. Now you said something about your sponsors. You got any kind of special sponsors on that car tonight?
HVRL, of course, and W Energy Drinks. And let me hit my pit road here real quick. Yeah, we're good. And yeah, man, just Shane Williams for putting this paint scheme together. Looks badass. All them guys.
Yeah, man, that red, white, and blue is definitely one of my favorites. Thinking about maybe doing something about who has best paint scheme this afternoon, and you and Danny Gross right now are probably my top 2 from the field. I love a good red, white, and blue American flag. Um, what are
Me too,
tires?
man. I just
What?
kind of had a.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Okay.
Hold on, let me get out of here. Let me beat these guys. Oh, I got beat. That's all right though. We're good.
Yeah. You can blame that on me. It's fine. But the
Oh, it's all good. It's fine. I'm as long as I didn't fall in the top 5, I'm good.
yeah, it's you're usually pretty quick. I talked to Danny. He said the tires aren't wearing too bad. What do you think?
Woo! What's he talking about? That set right there was 61 on the front and 65. I was going hard though. I was going real hard that stage, especially after I had to stay out in front of them guys. And Cote was coming there, and I screwed up one corner, got in the wall. I thought he was going to catch me, but I was able to hold on to it. I mean, my right sides are pretty tore up. I don't know what Danny's talking about.
Sounds like you got to have a talk with your teammate there about that. But I heard you say something about
Yeah.
having a conversation that you shouldn't have. You're talking about the blind guy again, Sean. Are we really stuck
No,
on the blind
no,
guy?
no, no. But it may have been an HBR guy. I'll just say that.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Let's not talk about
It
those
was my
guys.
fault. I was answering questions that shouldn't have been answered. Should have been focused on what I'm doing, but I wasn't focused at that time. So, but whatever. I'll take the hit. But I mean, it was my fault for yapping.
Well, I mean, besides all that, man, you and Danny Gross, you guys are right there. I think both of you have a good chance to win it. And obviously, Nicholas Cote does with several wins this season. Um, you, are you maybe going to move him out of the way if you can get to him on this closing stage?
I have to win basically to get in. Might be able to point my way in, but I gotta finish top 3 for sure, and then do really good next week. But yeah, that's why we always say keep the comms clear, guys, because it distracts the admins when they're trying to race and check their boxes and do all that stuff. So
Yeah,
keep the
we
comms clear.
we got to get that T-shirt made and send it to everybody in the league. That's what we need to do. Maybe that'll remind them. But I'll drop you
I
back
don't
down
know.
here, Wilder, and good luck to
All
you,
right,
man.
brother. Yep. Peace out.
That was Sean Wilder, our stage 2 winner. As the pace car should be dropping off here any second now. With the 28, our new leader, Nicholas Cote right behind him, Sean Wilder in third, Jim Duda in fourth, and Danny Gross in fifth. We're going to see what kind of, I know the pace car, yep, there he goes right now, diving off. So we'll see what kind of jump the 28 gets here. As he's got a suicide awareness
Green,
car.
green, green.
I like that. Man, big, pretty solid jump there. Don't switch lanes. That's gonna be a close one. What is Jim Duda right there? Still pretty good jump on the 88. Is the 33 is going to go to the inside 28 car there. Going to be side by side. Looks like going down the backstretch. It looks like Jim's going to get the lead on that 28, but the 28's got to run. Oh, he gets. Oh no! Bryce Tucker goes around. Oh no! Collects quite a few guys there. Oh man. Man, oh man. Let's take a look and see what happened here. Let's take a look as we need to go back a little bit further. Oh no, they're not going to be very happy about that. So we're watching Bryce Tucker go down to the inside of going into turn 3. And it looks like Drew Holleran dives all the way down. See what Bobby Grady is looking at. See if that'll get us a little bit better view there. Let's see. As a 33 is diving it down under Bryce Tucker there. Looks like the 3 could maybe be a little loose as he's sliding back up the track. Gets right into the 7 there. Let's see if they get around it. Let me pause it. Let's see. As a 7 is spinning, collects the 20. 10 gets behind him, the Traglia into him. As the 14 gets him. Brandon Dayhoff, oh man, right into the back of the 14. Who is that there driving down? Oh man, the 52 goes down pit lane to avoid it. 7 collects the 22 as he's still coming. The 53 collects the 25. Man, that's a big one. It's going to be our big one for tonight. Man, that's rough there. That is very unfortunate for some of those guys. See if looks like Dayhoff is maybe done here, because I don't see our fast repair going on. Look at the 53 and Sean McLean, Shane Williams back there also. Daniel Everly still into the pits. Man, that is unfortunate for these guys. Man, where's the 3? 3 back there, man. I'm sure some of those guys are not happy about that. Especially the 7. As a 7 is back out on track. Man, that is unfortunate. These guys, well, they're gonna go line back up side by side, 2 by 2. Watch them going around the track here. I know some of those guys are not happy. I mean, some of these guys were having a really good race tonight. At Bryce Tucker, as stay out back out on track. No, he is still. Looks like was still, and I think Brandon Dayhoff may be out of it here. As well as Sean McLean still in the pit, or Chris Weiniger still in the pits. Sean McLean right behind him. Downey Everly is back out. Man, that is unfortunate for those guys. We see the pace car lights off, so they will be going green here in just a moment. See what kind of jump Jim Duda can get on the 28 there.
Green flag, green flag.
The 28 slides, wiggles a little bit. Big jump by Jim Duda as he jumps to the high side here. As we're watching what looks like to be the 66 coming out of the pit. No, the 22. I apologize. Sean Wilder right there in third. The 28 riding high. And Danny Gross right behind him as the 88 makes a move for the second place. These guys are getting spread out a little bit more here. Sean Wilder is going to stick to that bottom, try to make a move for third. Danny Gross following in right behind him. They're going to go side by side. Hopefully they can keep it off this wall. 28 gets into the wall a little bit. That's going to give Sean Wilder the spot for third. So 99 drops back down. Danny Gross making a move. Looks like 28 backs out of it a little bit. Drew right behind the 27. As Sean Wilder is making a move for first place on Jim Duda. He's going to slide up. I think everybody does a good job staying out of that wall there. Jim Duda got to run with Sean Wilder. 88 going with him. Drew is right to the outside of that 88. Keep it out of him, Drew. As there's the 88 and the 3 are side by side. Still side by side going into 1. Sean Wilder holding that middle line. As the 3 makes a move on the 88 to fall into 3rd place there. Jim Duda drops down to the bottom. Drew Holler staying up towards that middle. Keep as much speed as he can get. Save a little bit of those tires. Oh, man, big move by the 33 there. Jumping in front of Drew. Drew gives him a little push. Would go back and look at the field, but this is a really good battle all throughout 1st and 5th. Jim trying to catch up to Sean Wilder there by dropping it down to the bottom. 33 still lurking behind the 33. Oh, looks like Jim maybe got into the wall a little bit or something there. Wilder puts a little bit of space between him and 2nd place. It's Bryce Tucker. I mean, he was involved in that wreck, still on the lead lap. Going to try to make a move on the 81. Looks like he's going to get it done. Got a few spots to go to get back up there into that top 10 and top 5. I'm sure he can do it, though. He's got a fast car. Let's go back to the leaders here. Man, these 5 guys, they're super fast cars tonight, doing pretty well. I mean, besides the one little accident. Oh, as the 20 goes around.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, collects the 28. Oh, Sean does not. I know Sean's not wanting to see that. Let's take a look and see what happened. Let's back it up a little bit. Looks like the 28 was already loose. '28's sliding there. Looks like he's still got it under him. Nope. He's losing it. He's losing it. As the 7 gets into Josh Revel, which then sends Josh Revel right into the 28. Man, that's unfortunate for him. 28 was doing really well tonight. Looks like those were the only 2 cars collected. Let's see. Yeah, I believe so. I don't think these guys come back up on track here. Josh Revel keeps it down low. And Michael Smith, that car looks a little tore up. See what Michael Smith did here, if he jumped to the pits or they. Nope, they both get going again. Sean Wilder's back, still in the lead. As everybody's jumping down the pit lane here. Oh, the 33. See what pit stops are going to look like. Take a look at our leader as he goes into his pit stall. I'm going to assume gas and go. Nope. We're getting tires. Right sides. I'm assuming left sides also. And I think the 33 is going to get a little bit of a jump on him here. Oh, the 33 gets it. Right in front of Sean Wilder. It looks like Drew has come out. Danny Gross, Bryce Tucker, Jim Duda in the top 5, and that puts Sean Wilder in 6th. As the 66 and the 53 stay out to try and get that pass. While they're going around one more time, I'd like to see what happened between the 33 and the 99 there on pit road. Let's go back and look at it here. We'll watch him go in. We'll watch it from the view of the 33. Looks like Sean Wilder looked like he might have stayed out or thinking about staying out, and the drops down right in front of him. Big checkup by the 99. And Jim gets into him. Gets a little loose. Saves it. Good job there by those guys. Way to save it, Jim. As everybody's going to try and catch back up. Those lead cards there. Current leader is Drew Holleran. Thad Miller sitting in 2nd. Jim Duda in 3rd. Shane Williams in 4th. Josh Presley in 5th. As I'm not sure what's going on here. As a lot of these guys looks like they went back in for a second time. We try to only 22 laps left to go, so I think these guys are going to be good on gas. A lot of these guys are catching back up. Hopefully they can get back in time to be 2x2. As pace car dives off here. Guys are single file. See what kind of jump Drew gets on the 88. Pretty large there. Jim Duda not too far behind him. Stays with him pretty well. Watch these guys go through turn 1. See if they can keep it on him. Going to keep an eye on Sean Wilder there as he's led quite a few laps. But Drew Holleran is no slouch either as he's got a bit of speed. And the 33 gets a run. Stays right behind the 3. Nope, side by side. The 77 goes side by side with the 81. Sean Wilder falling back a little bit there. As Jim Duda will get it done. As Shane Williams, the 81, and who was that there? Chris Romano out of nowhere. Jumping up into 4th place. Side by side with Shane Williams. Now the 77 going to make a move on Drew Holleran, and he gets it done. Drew Holleran tries to drop it down low to put you back on him right in front of Chris Romano as he drops down below Drew. Because they're side by side across the line. watch the onboard of Chris Romano here. He's making a move on second place, Josh Presley. He's gonna drop it down low. Oh, thought he was gonna get a run on the Jim Duda there, but came in a little hot. Falls in behind the 77. As the 77's on the back bumper of Jim Duda.
Yellow, yellow,
jumps
yellow.
to the outside. Oh, we got a wreck. Where's it at? Where is it at? Let's see what happens. See if I can find it. Right there, Shane Williams. Let's take a look and see what happened there. Let's get a better view on that. Oh no, another one by the 3. Let's see what happens. Oh, too fast. Let's go back. As Shane is running that. Oh, I did it again. Nope, we're gonna find it, guys. Give me just a second. Let's go back just a little bit. See, is there a better view I can get here? All right. Shane's on that high side. The 3 is drifting up. Just slightly taps the left rear of that 25. Drew sticks it down into the bottom. 25 trying to save it, spins it around. Here comes the 88. Wonder if he got the position. Looks like everybody's trying to check up. See if Shane's in it by himself. Doesn't look like he hit the wall though, so good for Shane. Good job on his part. Go back live here. It's Jim Duda jumping down to the pits. A couple of guys here. Drew Holleran jumps in. Thad Miller, Nick DeTraglia, Shane Johnson. We'll watch Jim Duda's pit here. I'm assuming this is going to be just a gas and go, unless they've got a set of tires left. Just a gas and go for Jim. Drew Holleran with a set of tires. Nick DeTraglia still. So we'll go back to our leaders here. Look at our top 5. With Josh Presley in first, Chris Romano in second, Nicholas Cote back up into third, Bobby Grady in fourth, Danny Gross in fifth, and right behind him is, Danny Gross rounds out that top 5, but Sean Wilder's right behind him. He's not out of it either. Either of those two guys can still come back to win it with 6. We should have 14 to go whenever we come to the green. See if we can have a green flag run here. The 88 looks like he's dropping down to save gas. Let's take a look. See what he's doing. Yep. He's sticking it down there to the bottom, trying to save a little bit of gas. See if he shuts it off. Nope. As we're back 2 by 2. See if these guys can get a good green flag run. As Bryce Tucker is now back into the top 10. Sean Happick, like he said earlier, wanted to get 6th or 7th. Well, you're sitting in 8th, buddy. You can get there. Yeah, I'd be watching out for these guys back here, though. Fresh tires. I know some of these guys have freshies on, so they're going to be fast. Got a little bit of ground to make up, though, if we're going to get back into first. Only 14 to go whenever we come to the green. The pace art's going to pull off here in just a second. Yep, as he's beginning to pull off. Take a look and see if Josh Presley can get a big
Green,
jump
green,
here.
green, green.
Gets a nice jump on Christopher Romano. Good jump on all those guys there. As the 77 drops it down low. Nicholas Cote up into second. Looks like he has a little bit of a run on the 77 there on that restart as they go side by side. Danny Gross up into fourth. Sticking to the middle of the track there. Chris Romano trying to make a move on the 77. Try to jump into second place there. Sean Wilder up into seventh. Hunter West in sixth. Bobby Grady in fifth. He's not out of it either. C88 has to decide who to block here. As he gets into the lead. '77 drops below the 88. Try to get that position back. '77 looks like he might do it here. The 17 drops down low to block Sean Wilder. 77 with the lead. 44 right behind them. As the 17 and the 1 are side by side. Danny Gross riding that high side. As the 3 is coming, as he is up 3 spots from that restart there with fresh tires. Chris Romano riding that bottom, or riding that top there. 88 is going to get by him. Josh Presley's got a pretty solid gap there. Sean Wilder making a move on the 27. As he jumps up into 5th. They're side by side for that spot. And Sean's going to get it done. Going side by side with the 44. As the 88 is making up a little bit of ground on the 77 there, 0.3 of a second back. Sean Wilder now up into 4th. Sean Wilder sticking right behind Hunter West there. Still a big gap by Josh Presley. Maybe he can maintain it with 10 laps to go. C99 drops down low. Try to get a little bit closer to that 17 to try to make a move. We look back at these guys here. Big battle. Big battle. Bobby Grady's in the 6th. Sean Wilder with a little bit of run on the 17. 17 gets into the wall. Sean Wilder drops down way low to try to miss that. As he's going to jump up into 3rd here. Chris Romano riding that middle line to try and get by the 17. Oh, as they go 3 wide across the line. Hunter West back up into 3rd. Romano riding that bottom. Makes a move on Sean Wilder there for 4th place. That's not so big of a gap anymore to Josh Presley as the 88 is catching up to him. Side by side with Chris Romano and Sean Wilder. Battle for 4th. Oh, as the 25 is loose. Way to keep it, Shane. Way to keep it, Shane. Not bringing out that caution as the 88 is making a move on Josh Presley for the lead. As Romano gets up into 4th. 88 staying down low. Big block on Josh Presley there. As they both stick to that high side of the 77, looking on the inside of the 88 to try to get that position back. Shane Williams makes a move on Wilder. And don't look now, here comes Drew Holleran on the inside of Sean Wilder. He's got those fresh tires. Not enough room to slide up right in front of Sean Wilder as they go side by side across the line. As Romano making a move on the 17 and the 77 for 2nd place. Doesn't look like he's going to get it done though, but here comes Shane Williams on the back of the 17. As the 44 is going to block the 17 from keeping it 3 wide. 44 drops it down. Makes a move for 2nd place there. Slides up in front of the 77 to lock that position. Oh, as the 17 gets spun, goes right down into the pits. No caution. As Romano's trying to catch up to that 88 car riding that high line. Way to keep it off the wall. Shane Williams making a move on the 3 for 4th place. Three laps to go coming to the line here as they come out of 4. Drew Holleran pushing the 77. The 44 is going to stick to that middle line. Try to gain a little bit of time on Cote there. And he does. 1/10 of a second. The 88 goes to block that line. Drew Holleran making a move on the 77 there. The 44 sticking right behind the 88, trying to catch the draft off of him. Two laps to go. Cote, Romano, Williams are your top 3. As here comes Shane Williams gaining a little bit of ground. Oh! The 44 looks like he gets a little loose. Shane Williams right there side by side. As Romano drops down to the bottom. Shane Williams gets up into 2nd. Gaining a little bit of time on the 88 there. 1 lap to go, final lap. As the 88 is your leader. See if Shane Williams can get him. It's Drew Holleran. He's got a little bit of space between him and Romano. It's a lot of time to make up for 3rd as Romano gets into the wall again. They give the 3 a run as he drops down to the bottom. He's going to get it done for 3rd place. Nicholas Cote hangs on to the lead. Shane Williams dropping down low. And the 88 is your winner. Wow, what a very super, super exciting finish from those guys. Super exciting finish. Nicholas Cote in first, Shane Williams in second, Drew Holleran up in third. As that race concludes. Wow, that was awesome. That was a good race to watch. As we'll watch Nicholas Cote here come around the track to get that burnout done. So watch him come around. Big burnout by the 88. Good run by these guys. We wait for them to jump into the broadcast booth there. As Drew is already in there, we'll go ahead and pull him up. Drew Holleran, that's Jason's broadcast booth. Third place finish, man. I mean, you had a heck of a race. Talk to me and how you think it went.
Yeah, I think it went good. I just wish I had a couple more laps to try to get to victory, try to get a chance to win, but I got kind of boxed in there at the end. So I'm glad I got third. I think it went well. It was some good green flag racing, and that's the way it ought to be. So I'll take it.
Yeah, man. I mean, you had a pretty fast car all night. I saw on that last pit stop you took fresh tires. Did that make a big difference for you?
It did, but I guess it just wasn't enough of a difference quite yet to get up to Cody and Williams got ahead of me there when I got kind of boxed in there, but um, I definitely helped. The GM certified Chevy was good tonight. Just need a little bit more time.
Hey, man. Sometimes it happens that way. We were watching you a few times. You got kind of got into a few guys there. What happened?
Racing.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah,
usually what it comes down
I
to.
got tight and clipped into Tucker, and then Williams. That whole deal, I was loose, and I couldn't even really tell if it was him or not. I thought it was someone else, but I think I looked at my incident logs, and it said it was him. So I didn't want to do that to those guys. That's not something you want to do at a drafting track, especially. So I'm ready to go on to the next one and go to Charlotte and see what I have for them there.
Yeah, man. I mean, do you know where you're sitting in the playoffs right now?
I think I'm sitting pretty all right. I think I'm like 8th or something before the race. So when they get the points all updated and everything, it should tell me where I'll be. But from before the race started, yep, I was an 8th, about 223 or what is that? Yeah, that's 221. It looks like, yeah, or
Yep. So
7,
pretty good points
whatever it
night
is.
for you tonight, man. And anybody want to shout out before I let you go?
GM certified, and everybody on this car. And um, it was a day we lost a great legend, so I gave it my all to try and get his number to the front in victory lane where it should be. I just didn't have enough time to get there.
Well, man, I tell you what, you were fast, and I'm sure Dale would be proud. I'm sure he'd be proud, man. Well, again,
I'm sure,
congratulations.
but he'd tell me I should have won. That's what he'd tell me. But I think overall he'd be all right with third two.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a top three finish, especially at a track like this. Um, Statistically, throughout the few series that we have, not a really good track for a few of these guys, but I mean, it went really well. I thought majority of the race, but I think you stayed out of most of it. And then those two little incidents. I mean, like you said, it looked like it was some hard racing and trying to fight for position. So I'm sure not. I'm sure nobody's really upset about it.
No, I hoped that Tucker had a faster pair, and then Williams, I think he was fine. I think he went down to the apron. I don't even know how it threw a caution for that, but there were guys already apron at Daytona that didn't throw a yellow for that. So iRacing needs to retrain their officials.
Yeah, I think so too. But again, man, congratulations on the top three finish, and good luck to you whenever we go to Charlotte.
See you there, man.
As we'll pull up our second place finisher, Shane Williams. Let's go back a little bit here so we can watch his car go around the track a few times. Shane, this is Jason, the broadcast booth, man. Congratulations on that second place finish. It was hard fought. It looked like talk to us about your race.
Yeah, it was definitely hard fought. I didn't I felt like I didn't have a very good car all night. It was it just seemed like I was like car felt good for 10-ish laps, and then it was like a light switch thing got really tight, and it was like I couldn't keep it off the wall. But yeah, there towards the end, I mean, it sucked that it was me, but I brought out the caution that gave me the tires that gave me the chance to get to my position. So like sucked that I was the caution, but it worked out. But I thought I had something for first place, but I got a little loose going into one and two, and that was enough to not get my momentum back up. But I'll take a second place after the beginning of the race. I didn't feel very confident in it, so second place is definitely good for me today.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing ever wrong with a second place finish. And like we said, it looked like it was a pretty hard fought for second place there. We were watching you, and you had the car. It looks like you were catching him, and then like you said, I guess getting a little loose and trying to build that momentum back up. You think you would have had him within a few laps if there were a little bit more time?
I, I think if there's one more lap, I would have had him. I gained quite a bit of time and going into one and two, but coming out I got a little bit loose, and I just could see his car pull away just enough that there wasn't nothing I could do. He was just far away enough that the draft didn't matter, and I didn't have no one close enough to me in the back to push me up to him. So I think another lap with that run I had in one and two, if I could have not got as loose, I think I could have ran him down. At least gave him a shot, but just didn't end up that way.
Yeah, I mean, it was super exciting to watch. I was really excited to watch those last 10 laps. They looked like a lot of fun. Makes me wish I was back in the car. But
Right?
I guess the next race is Charlotte for you guys. How are you feeling about Charlotte?
I'm a fan of Charlotte, so hopefully we can get another good finish there, maybe even a win. I feel like I'm locked into the playoffs, so I mean it doesn't really matter, but who doesn't want to win, you know? So I feel pretty confident in Charlotte.
Well, good man. Maybe hopefully that win will come for you down there in Charlotte. Like you said, you're pretty much locked into the playoffs there with 361 points above the cut line, right behind Noah Tills. So I mean, you're not too far there, and I think a win would push you up even more. But I mean, still a very good points night for you. And anybody you want to shout out before I let you go?
Just you guys really for putting all this on and broadcasting every week. It's a blast. I look forward to racing Sunday nights. I race sometimes Monday nights, and then tonight I look forward to it every week. You guys do a great job, and I appreciate what you guys do.
Yeah, man. Well, we appreciate guys like you that come out and make the league. But again,
Right.
congratulations on that second place finish, man, and we'll drop you back down here.
Thanks, man.
All right, and then one final guy here for watching his burnout, but we'll go back a little bit. Let's see here. I think this will be all right. Our first place finisher, Nicholas Cote. Man, congratulations on that win. How'd that race go for you, you think?
Oh, that was fun. There's some good battles in there. I first stage with Sean and second stage with Drew and Danny and then Josh and Shane coming at the end. That was a blast.
Yeah, man, it looked like a ton of fun out there. Shane got a little close for comfort, it looked like. What did you think there? I mean, he said he felt like he had a run on you and going through 1 and 2, and then he got a little loose. Talk to us about that. Those last few laps between you and him.
Yeah, I thought him and Romano were both faster than me at the end. I was saving a little bit to make sure I had enough gas to make it, and if someone was to crash the green-white checkered. Um, but yeah, he had a great 1 and 2. He just didn't get off the corner. If he got off the corner, I think it would have been a photo finish coming to the line.
Yeah, that would have been super cool to watch. Man, it sucks. This is going to be your last season here in the Xfinity car. I mean, that's what win number 4 for you.
Yeah, it's not, I don't know. Yeah, I just like I can't drive the next gen. I can't drive the trucks, but I can drive an Xfinity car. I don't know what it is.
Well, I tell you what, man. I mean, you had a heck of a race tonight. You did a really good job keeping that car under you because I know, at least from what I've driven, those cars are notoriously loose. So I mean, you did a really good job. I mean, you ran the high line, the bottom line. You felt like that you had that track locked down. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah. Michigan's fun. Multi-groove racetrack. These cars are so much fun here. Like, I love the Xfinity car. It's the only car you still have to like somewhat drive. Like the Cup cars are flat out on mile and a half for a couple laps. The trucks are drafting on these kind of tracks, and yeah, it's so much fun. It feels like old NASCAR in these things.
I got you there. This is your first season with HVRL, right?
Yeah, it is.
Man, I mean, you're doing a heck of a job. You thinking about maybe running next gen? I mean, you're gonna have to if you want to if you
Yeah,
want to continue.
yeah, I'll run next gen. I don't think I'll have this much success, but it's a blast. This league's been fun. Whatever. It's good, great group of guys.
Yeah, I think we do have a pretty good group of guys. I mean, all you guys make the league besides us admin, and it was. I mean, it was a super fun race to watch, especially those last 10 laps between the battles between everybody from first to seventh. You know, everybody's super close and a lot of changes. Um, but I feel like you had it pretty locked down. In fact, you were one of my picks to win the race at the very, very beginning. Um, this 88 car has done you some good, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
you're locked into the playoffs. Next race is Charlotte, I believe. How do you feel about Charlotte?
Charlotte's great. It's the home track for NASCAR. Uh, should be a fun race. I think it should be a long one. I think it's got an extra stage in it too.
Let's see. We'll take a look at it here as I pull up the schedule. You guys have yes, you guys have 4 stages. It's 183 laps at Charlotte. Stages 36, 72, and 108. It's a night race. Um, you putting any extra practice for that race, or you feel pretty confident?
I feel pretty confident. I've got a good amount of laps between officials and other leagues. Not much in this car, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see how it goes. The extra stage should be fun. I think we don't get an extra tire set, so strategy is going to be a good time.
Oh yeah, I think a lot of strategy is going to play in, and Charlotte's will tear up those tires. You guys only get 3 sets, so I mean it'll be fun to watch all the different strategies going on, and I think it'll be a fun race to watch. But man, I mean,
Yeah.
good job on your first place finish tonight. I mean, you had a heck of a burnout there, slid all the way across the track. That was fun to watch too. But man, good job tonight. Congratulations on that fourth win, and we'll see you next week at Charlotte.
Sounds good. You have a good rest of your night.
You as well, man. All right, guys. Well, that was our HVRL Xfinity Series at Michigan International. I think it was a heck of a race. Really good job by these guys. We'll go over the results real quick as we have him doing his burnout. Nicholas Cote, first place finisher. Drew Holleran Shane Williams in second. Drew Holleran in third. Chris Rapano in fourth. And Jim Duda to run out of top five. Josh Presley in sixth. Sean Wilder in seventh. Sean Happick in eighth. Thad Miller in ninth. Nick DeTraglia finishing out our top 10. Bob O'Grady in 12th. Chummy Miller in 13th. Shane Johnson in 14th. Bryce Tucker in 15th. Daniel Everly in 16th. Josh Revel in 17th. And Sean McLean in 18th. Well, guys, I think it was a lot of fun. A lot of good racing. But you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you next week at Charlotte.